everyone, and welcome to another Breeding and Rival Stars. Now this is sort of a sequel to the breeding white horses video, because today, as you read by the title, we are breeding pure black horses. Now I had a bit of a problem because the amount of black horse coats to white horse coats, there are a lot less types of black. In fact, there was only technically 2. See, this was one. This is like a matte black. Then there was this sort of like deeper black. This technically isn't black because it's clearly like a super dark bay. But I've also included it in this video because otherwise we'd only have 2 mares, and I feel like that's not enough. And then, so this is basically our stable. Not a huge range of choice, but hopefully we can breed some good horses. So Empress is actually based on my friend's Flicker's, Arabian from Red Dead. Then we just got Choice. General, which is our stud for today, so I'll set him as our stallion, and Daylight, which is kind of one I just threw in there because we needed 3 mares, because I could do 2, but then it's just a lot of extra clicking, and I might as well see what I get out of them. Oh look, there's actually a black, oh yeah, that's like a Rubicano colour, cute. But we are just breeding within our horses today, and I'm interested to see what we get. So that's all 3 set up, but just before we jump into the breeding, I wanted to do a quick check. So something I always forget about doing is, now the PC version have these hidden genes, so I'm just going to research them. So Empress's DNA analyses show show the base color as like a brown, dilution of this palomino, and this hidden pattern of the pinto jacket. That'll make for some interesting ones, I think. As for General, he's got like it's quite a dark bay, and another one with a palomino hidden dilution and a patchy flea bitten. Cool. What about Daylight? A reddy kind of chestnut hidden base, dilution of that palomino again, and another flea bitten. We'll probably expect a flea bitten out of them too then. And this one's another really dark bay, another one of that like creamy palomino dilution, and snowflake dapples. Cute. So with that in mind, we sort of know what could maybe come out of them. So I think we'll start off with Empress. Empress, let's see the foal that you can create. If we get 2 black horses, I'll be happy. Okay, my spidey senses are telling me that that horse is actually gonna become black. I have this feeling, because that is a gorgeous grey, and there is a wonderful grey coat in this game that I want, but I don't think it's this. Let's see. Am I correct? Are my bets correct? Let's go with Careless Cosmos. That's a nice name. Am I correct? Yes, I am correct. Wow, that's a gorgeous black colour. That is really gorgeous. That's actually the matte black. And so she has one little tiny sock and a little star on her forehead as well. So there we go. There's our first black horse. So it is possible to get the colour that you want out of 2 of the parents. That's good to know. But I think we're going to see how often we can actually get a black coat. So let's go and see what Choice has in store for us. Let's skip the breeding. Okay. Oh, interesting. Spidey senses are saying that this one is actually going to be the super dark bay that we have on, I can't remember, Chance, is it called? I can't remember the names of the horses, but I think this one is actually a super dark bay. We'll see. Gorgeous, really huge back left sock though, and a lovely little stripe on his forehead. Let's see what he looks like grown up though. Impressive Cupcake is not the name. Elegant Cupboard, Sweet Sunbeam, Stranger Strategy. Let's go for that name. Oh, was I wrong? I wasn't wrong. I called it. So that Stranger Stallion, or the Stranger Strategy, is the same as Daylight. That kind of like really deep black. So you know what? I'm going to give myself a pass for adding Daylight, because it did actually come out of 2 black horses, that coat. So I think that that's fine. So our final horse is Daylight before we do our second round. See what we got. Okay, that was a complete random one. That looks like it's gonna be maybe a darkish bay. So let's see what this filly will turn into. Yeah, pretty much what I mean, that's a little bit lighter than a dark bay. Not a black. So, according to the statistics we have here, I'm gonna actually class this like super dark bay as a super dark bay and not a bay, sorry, not as a black. So we only got one black out of all of the breedings. One super dark bay and one normal bay, I guess. So let's set it up once again. And we can now breed with the other black horse that we got. Is it going to end up making the family tree look like a family bush? Yes, but that's not really my concern. So I've set up the same 3 mares again, and we'll see what they got. Now, I really quickly want to jump in on Careless Cosmos, because that's the foal that is the other black one that we just got. Let's have a look at their coats. So, researching. Okay, so the base color is the same as one of the other ones, and the same dilution and a similar kind of pattern. So that's interesting. It's really interesting to see that the horses that these guys have come from have no like visible like patterns. They have hidden genes. We haven't actually gotten any of the hidden gene patterns yet though. And also the same of like no head markings, no socks, and yet they've all come out with a head marking and some variation of a sock. So that's interesting to note. Right, so let's jump in. Empress, what do you have for us? Is it gonna be black? I don't know. No! Okay, that's definitely not a black horse. That's gorgeous, gorgeous, what's it called? Bald face. Really lovely. Good stats as well. So let's see what this stallion turns out to be. Okay, so this looks like, I'd say that was like an ashy bay. I don't think that that's a legit coat color, but I'm just going to call it that. Actually, it's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Base color. Why is the base color coming up as black? But the dilution is... Oh, interesting. What? Is that a thing? What? So, this horse is black, but it's got a Palomino dilution? Is that a thing? Weird. Really, really, really weird. Okay. Very strange. I didn't know that could happen. I thought that was just an ashy Palomino horse, I guess. Weird, strange. I'm learning more and more about this game. So I think I'm going to jump to Daylight to see her foal. Because again, she's not actually a pure black. But let's see what we get. I can't remember if that will turn out dark or not. I think it'll go slightly darker if I'm correct. Lovely, cute star though. No, I'm completely wrong. No, that comes out... Like, I think, oh my god, these coats are throwing me now because I'm having to check, oh, not this one. I'm having to check, okay, strange again. So the base color is like a chestnut, but the dilution is is it Palomino? Is it Crema? No, that's like a Palomino. I'm just going to call it a Palomino dilution. That's all I'm going to call it. Strange. Oh, interesting. So head markings are not affected by genes and cannot be passed down to foals. That's quite sad. I wish they were. But wow, strange. Let's research. So there's a really dark bay base color that is hidden. Really weird. I didn't know that was a thing. I think this horse is throwing me the most because when I saw the base color was black, I was like, I don't think that horse is black. And then you look at the dilution. I genuinely didn't know that was a thing. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and see choices fold. So I think we'll do another round of breeding. Whoa, that horse is gorgeous. It's so pretty. It's so cute. It's not at all black, but it doesn't matter because it's so cute. Let's see what it looks like as a stallion. Oh, it is actually black. No way. Stop. Wait, let me see this. Coat. Okay, I'm wrong. It's not black. It looks like it's super dark brown or super dark bay with again, a Palomino dilution, and we've got the patchy flea bitten. Yeah, so the base hidden color. There is some weird thing going on with this dilution because if They've all got that Palomino hidden dilution, if they have any dilution. Strange. I feel like that's gonna... This one's actually a... Choice has a lighter dilution. I don't know what any of this means, but I'm kind of impressed. So, okay. Right, so I made Daylight. Careless Cosmos is a meh. I might try doing it with Stranger Strategy now, just to see what we get, just to see. So we'll go with Stranger Strategy. We'll try Careless Cosmos because that...
I think they are related, but that's fine.
Ignoring that, and we'll do maybe as well Choice. Yeah, we'll do Choice as well. Interesting. I'm not sure what to make of that. I wish I could understand coding, and I wish I could see like what the chances are and how this all plays in and affects each other. Has anybody done like a really in-depth breeding like chance sort of video or some sort of like blog? Because I'd love to see it, because I've never actually competitively bred on this game. I've never needed to. On mobile it's completely different, but yeah, no, I've never really looked into that because I just kind of custom create horses and then do a couple foals from them. That's sort of it. But I'm learning more now, so that's brilliant. Right, Careless Cosmos, let's see what you've got for us. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. That is... I'm going to say that that is a black, I think. I'm going to assume that it's going to darken. Yes, I was correct. Okay, so that's the same coat color as her dad, and that gorgeous like speckly pattern. Really, really pretty. So something to note as well, that breeding, sorry, I'll just show it. So if we have a look at Level Legend and the pedigree, so this is technically a full family tree, because I don't believe, I could be wrong, I don't believe genetics actually count anything past the grandsire and granddams. I believe. I could be wrong. But obviously, when you go into them, each of these horses have their own pedigree. So this horse technically has a full family tree of pure black horses. But of course, in the coats, they had like a hidden pattern that made that one come out. Very interesting. Wasn't quite what I was expecting now that I understand the stuff behind it, but let's see. Pretty! That's not at all what you'd expect from those genetics, but it's cute. I love it. Let's see. Playful Attack. What a great name. Yes, so that is straight up just a bay... I'm afraid to say paint because it could be an Overo or something else. Pinto jacket. So is it a Pinto horse? Pinto paint? No, Pinto horse. Pinto paint. The paint stuff really confuses me. I think I always get it wrong. So, yeah, this pedigree is obviously missing the granddam and grandsire on the mother's side, but that's fine. Okay, interesting. So we've got one more to go, and I think I'll do then another round after that, because this is intriguing to me now. Oh, okay. Yes, that one will definitely darken, 100%. And that, I think, is going to be the closest that we get to a pretty much pure black horse. Yeah, I am correct. So the only parts of this horse that aren't pure black is it's got a tiny snip on its nose, a tiny little white splodge on the back right leg, and on the left back leg as well. It's got like a coronet on it. But that is probably the closest we're going to get to like a pure black from breeding. And again, it's missing the grandsam and granddam on the mare's side. Is that all the breeding? Okay, right, so, what am I going to do here? Should I go back to... No, I kind of want to keep the line going. I don't want to have gaps in the tree anymore. So Trophy Touch is a stallion. Let's just set him as the stallion now. Oh, we haven't actually got that many. Okay, so we'll do Careless Cosmos, because that one is, I believe, a second generation black horse. Then we'll do, I think we've only got like... I don't really want to be breeding the ones with patterns, even if they are black, because technically that's not what we're doing here. So I don't think that actually leaves us with any other pure black horses. Yeah, I think I'll just go with choice. Why not? Yeah, that sounds good. So, for our final breeding of this video, actually, let me just really quickly see. So out of this, we've gotten 1, 2, I'm going to count Stranger Strategy. 3. That's 3 out of all of the breedings that are actually pure black. Interesting. And there's 2 of these like bald face markings. Strange. I think that the face markings seem to be just completely randomized, which is a bit of a shame, but that's okay. I mean, I assume the socks are as well, or at least I think I'm going to assume the socks are. So let's see what we get out of our final batch of breeding. I think 1 pure black horse and I'll be pretty happy. And according to the other breedings, I think I'll get at least 1 here. Let's see. Okay, that is a black horse. However, it does have patterns. Really, really cute though. Let's see what it looks like grown up. Cute. Yes, I was correct. It's pure. It is black. It's just got that pattern, I think, was the one we saw previously on the hidden genes, which is why it's coming up now. Because as you breed more and more, I think the hidden genes have, obviously, I don't know what the exact percentages are, but in my head they have a 50% chance of coming up. Could be completely wrong though. But let's see. Yeah, let's see what Empress has in store for us. Is it going to be a black horse? No, it's a bay. Okay, interesting face marking, but let's see it grown up nevertheless. Okay, nice. Okay, that is a really nice bay. I do like that. I'll have a really quick skim through. Actually, I'll do it now because I'm really curious. Right, okay, so that is an actual base color. That dilution before has completely thrown me now, and it didn't happen again, which is really weird. Because it happened to these 2. That is insane. Look at that. That's literally a black base color, but the dilution is made it a different coat. Weird. Anyway, our last breeding of today is choice. Let's see what choice will bring us. Will it be a black foal? No. That's gorgeous though. It's got like blue eyes. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, it's adorable. Let me see this grown up. That coat is magnificent. I need to look at the... Yes, so that has a dilution as well. So I'm seeing, right? Here. So take Playful Attack, right? Playful Attack has like a cross on the dilution and just a base color, right? And then let's say here, so Strike C has a dilution, okay? 1 drop on each. But then we go to Very Spaghetti and it has a 2 dilution that is full. And then this one has a 2 dilution that is empty. So I don't know what that means at all. Does that mean that technically I couldn't custom create that coat because I can't control dilutions? Is that how that works? I don't know. Oh, that's so weird. That's a gorgeous coat though. My goodness. Really pretty. I'll just quickly, I think that that's the best looking horse we've got. Not at all what I was going for. I was going for black horses. But what an interesting looking coat. Really pretty though. Okay, so I learned something new today about rival stars, and that was about dilutions. I think that was the biggest shocker for me because I was not expecting any of that. So it's funny to see how our beginning horses are all very, very dark black or super dark bay. Then you kind of get this like weird amalgamation of like different colors. Then Trophy Touch came along as a pure black, and that was kind of it. So that, wow, I did not expect that to happen at all. Did you expect any of the coats that came out of them to come out of them? Have you ever bred black horses and gotten a weird coat? Also, what do you think about this whole dilution thing? Do you know anything more about it? Is this your first time hearing of it? Because it's definitely mine. But on top of all of that, who was your favorite coat to come out of this today? I think mine was definitely Very Spaghetti. That coat is just like a sun-kissed goddess with blue eyes. It's gorgeous. So that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay positive and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.